Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello and welcome to Game 4 of Group A inside of the 2022 Dota Bot Masters. On the Radiant side, we have the default Valve-created medium difficulty bots, and on the Dire side, we have my local development script, which is Edge AI. Hopefully you can see them top of the screen there. Let's see what the draft unveils. Now, the story of Group A is that there are two strong teams and two weak teams. Edge AI and a beginner AI are both the strong team. It was initially assumed that Edge AI was the strongest. All our analysts said it. But the beginner AI is playing cleaner, stronger games. Wow, everyone picked heroes all at once. So for the medium bots, we have Bounty Hunter, Razor, Bane, Pudge, and Earthshaker. This is not a good lineup. On the Dire side, we have Outworld Destroyer, Monkey King, Earth Spirit, Disruptor, and Bristleback. I don't know if bots can play Monkey King. I'm aware that certain scripts explicitly say do not pick Monkey King or Techies or you will brick the lobby. I don't know if that would warrant some kind of disqualification or we just do a remake with new drafts, but I'm worried about that. Radiant bots on a walk, as are the Dire bots. Let's see what we've got. Good luck, have fun from both sides. You love to see the sportsmanship. Monkey King starting with Quelling Blade and most of a Wraith Band. Outworld Destroyer looks like he's going mid, rushing a Null, got some tangos on him. Earth Spirit looking to be our 5 position. I would have preferred the Disruptor to be the 5 position. 2 melee heroes in the safe lane. Not ideal, but they must be aware that they're facing off against some kind of Pudge Earthshaker bounty lane. They're not. It's Bounty Bane. Which brings us down here. We have Disruptor rushing a Null, and Bristleback, if I can click him, looking for a Bracer. Everybody's running around at weird spots. I don't know if this used to be where bounty runes were, but they're not anymore.
30 seconds to battle.
However, it looks to be a peaceful start for the game. Edge AI, not keen on getting into any brawls. The Radiant medium bots were originally hugging the tower, but now they're on the run. They might find these two heroes who can't see them because they're on the low ground. Safe lane Razor starting with a single branch. That is questionable at best. We've got 3 heroes at the top rune spot. So we've got 2 runes for the Radiant side and 1 for the Dire side. There is a rune left to claim. 0 hero damage dealt as the horn blows, which is a nice change of pace. We've seen some really violent games. The last game I cast between army bots and a beginner AI had 3 kills as the horn blew. Oop, let's get the last hits denies up before any are done. Mid lane, you have to imagine that OD is going to dumpster this Pudge. I mean, he gets a last hit, which, no offense, I don't think he should. I don't think this Pudge should be farming. This OD needs to punish this. Then we have Razor in the safe lane. I think he's just tough enough that he can deal with a Bristleback. Ooh, nice Fisher from the Earthshaker. Traps the Disruptor in the trees. A little bit awkward for him, but they're not going to do anything with it. Monkey King, he's looking to farm here. I don't think either of these two heroes can stop him from farming, but the bounty will eventually start bleeding his money with the Janada. Pudge looks to be dominating mid right now. He's got 5 CS to OD's 0. This OD needs to get in the game. Pudge has this whole wave to farm as well. I would have loved to see him turn to get those 2. Ooh. Ooh, oh no. Oh, it's any of them? He got 1. 1 of the 5. He really should have got, I feel, 3 or 4 of those 5. Just ran away from this one as well. I'm honestly not sure where he's going, but he did just lose another 3 to 4 CS on that adventure. Backbot, we've got a lot of passivity. A little bit of harass coming out now. The Razor is in deep. This is some very aggressive positioning. Puts the static link on, is stealing the damage. Disruptor's not really stopping him. An extra 34 damage, what can the medium bots do with it? Send Disruptor back to base, perhaps? What about top lane? 0 kills in 3 minutes. This is very gentle. This slow-paced farming game, who do we think it benefits? Got Monkey King's getting good farm, Bristle's getting okay farm. OD is yet to CS. He looks a little bit bricked. He looks a little bit broken. I'm not gonna lie. Sir. Oh, he is getting the jitters.
Yes.
I just ran away to pick a rune up. Bottles it up. But he's full on everything. It's not really worth losing everything he's losing for this. Wave pushes deep for Monkey King's lane. Farm is not good, but not bad. 13 CS at 3 minutes, that would get you at about 40 at 10 minutes. It's not bad, but it's not great. Maybe it's good for bots. Bristle is somewhere. I think our resident analysts need to sit down and think about how they came to the conclusion that Edge AI is the best of these bots. How they put it as Seed 1, because I'm pretty sure when a beginner AI faced off against medium bots, it was a stomp. Whereas this looks like an even game. It's less than 1k gold lead at 4 minutes. Hudge is farming, OD isn't. Earth Spirit has 9 denies. What? This champ. Any item pickups that are interesting? Just the nulls, braces, wraiths. Lots of boots for the other side. Mobility versus stats. I feel like... Oh no!
First blood.
What an awful miss! It's a double kill for the Earth Spirit. Well, it's 2 kills in the vicinity of the Earth Spirit. The Monkey King got one of them. He looks to be stuck under the water, or under the ground rather. I am really disappointed with myself missing that. It was just a lot of lax situation. The game lulled me in with a sense of non-violence. Shares a tango to his buddy. Earth Spirit, what a guy. Bounty, uncomfortable laning against 2 heroes that are both 1 level higher than him. Needs a bit of support from his buddy Bane here. Grab that CS, got it. Invis now, I'm not sure who that benefits. Everybody is at full health, as I can see at the top of the screen. OD is 3 CS, so he wants to farm, but he's just not. Thankfully the Pudge is so bad at farming that the difference is only 7. Earth Spirit's gone in, used some spells. Bane's getting low. Monkey? I could have jumped that, but chose not to. An extremely passive laning stage. First catapult of the game is about to just die to the tower. They want to harass this bounty. Oh no!
Regeneration.
Oh, my awareness is so bad. I gotta really keep an eye on these health bars. It's alright when I miss kills when there's 20 kills happening, but I've missed 2 of the 3 kills that have happened in this game. Razor's getting chased down by the Bristle. TP's out. Yeah, there's no stuns. Meanwhile, top lane, everyone's full. Mid lane. Puts Pudge in prison. Bounty's half health all of a sudden. A little bit of damage on the Shaker. A bit of a strike going off. Huge 17 charge wand right there. Scares him off. Hopefully should be the end of it. He wants to not let this tower take too much from this little catapult. Stuns it up. That should be the end of that push. We might be in for a 60-minute game if this is how passive both teams plan to play. Pudge is roaming. Oh, Monkey King's jumping. We've got 2 bits of action in 2 lanes. Okay, that one's over. This one never started. This one's not over. This one's still starting. Oh, Trish on the Razor just runs under the tower. Tanks about 200 damage there. Disruptor violently out of position, but survives. Tanky somehow, I'm not sure how. Razor's got 4 quill stacks. Ooh, I think 2 more quills and they're dead. Oh, a quill and a bonk. Triple kill looking to happen for the Bristle here, and there it is. Edge AI with a chipped vest on Bristle. This guy is now unkillable in my opinion. Edge AI is definitely winning this early game. They have 3 of the top 4 farmers. It's not who they wanted it to be. I'm sure that they wanted this OD to be farming, but he isn't. Chase on the Earth Spirit. Rolls away. Oh, but then he runs back. Then he runs away. Then he runs back. Then he runs away. Oh, then he runs back and away. Well, a couple more run backs, and I think he's dead. A big brain sap coming up soon. Rolls away. And he's out. Oops, Salson goes back in. No, he doesn't. Okay, we've got a level 6 Bristle with a chipped vest, a chainmail. This guy is not going to die, I don't think.
Bountiful.
Monkey King, free farming top. He's got that 40 CS at 10 minutes that we were thinking that he would end up getting. Bit of a skirmish in the jungle. Disruptor hunting the Earthshaker. One has full health and no mana. One has full mana and no health. Missed a kill on the Bane. That means that I've now missed 5 of 7 kills? No, I got the triple kill from Bristle. And I'm about to get this one. If the Earthshaker doubles back once again, doesn't. Get the courier? Doesn't want the courier. Bounty is not where he needs to be. Monkey's a little bit stuck in the trees. I think they should just jump this monkey. Not the monkey, the bounty, sorry. The ult's off. They're not respecting the ult. They're not scripted to care about it. Here comes a double kill for the Monkey King. There it goes. Cannot blame me for missing the kill bottom because I was watching the double kill top. But there was a kill bottom. Edge AI is beginning to show themselves as a caliber ahead of the default medium bots. The problem with that is they're not meant to be one caliber above the default medium bots. They're meant to be so far ahead of the medium bots that it's meant to be a stomp. And this is beginning to get stompy. But a 3k gold at 10 minutes is not an insurmountable lead by any means. The graphs do not look too bad yet. Missed a kill on the Disruptor. I'm tilted now. I've missed everything. Double damage Pudge, chasing after the Bristle, but the hook is blocked by the Bounty. Hook's blocked by the Bounty, as predicted. OD, an excellent prison, forces the Pudge to stay under the tower for more than he wants to. He's tanking tower shots. There goes he. Jump now onto the Razor. Oh, they're thinking about it. Bristle wants it. I mean, he's got this quill stacks. That's 2, 3, bonk, and he's done. This is now 6-0 and 1 Bristle, single-handedly carrying this game. This is a huge improvement. The last time we watched Edge AI play, they had a Magnus on the offlane and it was not good. So to see their offlane player now picking up a violent Bristle, going 7-1, 7-0, looking like the MVP of this game, very reassuring. Vision dominance is there from the team of Edge AI on the Dire. They can see everything. These Valve medium bots are not placing any
Radiant's
wards.
bottom tower has fallen.
Bot tower falls. Bounty is thinking about what he wants to do. Runs under this ward. That might trigger some behavior. They have 4 heroes mid, but what are they going to do with them? Because there are 5 heroes bot taking out this tier 2. AJI is thinking about pushing towards an end. Oh, all the TPs go mid, but it's a double bait. These guys had 5 mid. They all start running bot. These guys saw 5 mid. They all TP mid. These guys are running bot. Everyone's in the wrong place now. They've swapped lanes. What this does do is it does favour. In the one hand, it favours the Dire because now they're about to start crushing this tier 1. It also sort of favours the Radiant because they haven't used their TPs. Dire squad has no TPs left right now. If all you're going to do is stand like this, you're not getting anything out of it. Meanwhile, the opponents took down a tier 1. Have a look at the net worth. Bristle's huge. Monkey King's huge. The OD is not having a good game. That is not the hero they need to send mid if it's going to glitch out, not farm, not use its skills. It's playing the game now, at least, but if you've only got Boots, an empty bottle, a Null and a Wand at 14 minutes as the mid, that's not what you want. Valve's default bots are running still bottom lane. They've been trying this for about 2 minutes. They're going to start hitting the tier 1s, maybe? Here comes the TPs, but there's only 2 of them. Bristle might be all they need, to be honest. This guy is huge. He's running in like he's huge. Level 9. Disruptor's ult silences them. Bristle hunting the Razor. Big fight. They're all on the run now. Scattering. Quill charges. That's 5 quills. 1 more quill. And he's dead. I think 1 casualty there is not the end of the world for Valve default medium bots. Second,
has been killed.
I don't comprehend how that happened. There's no reason for the Pudge to be here when his team is running away here. But it's 1 more kill on the missed kill list. I don't think I've had a game this bad in all of my observing career, which is this tournament. Never observed for. Excellent Fisher on 4. This is one of the problems of Edge AI. This grouping is very dangerous. If the Earthshaker was 6, had a slam, had a blink, that would not be looking good. I mean, they prisoned him just to sort of surround him. They'd get the kill, obviously, because he's level 5, but if you prison someone and put 5 heroes around an Earthshaker, he can just click ult. Trish is running in, but she doesn't have the health or the tankiness to do that. Pudge and Bane are now in. Maybe they could glyph, so it could be the damage dealer. Bristle's tanking it though, it causes quills, and it is a wipe. Bounty's here now, pulled back in with a disruptor. It is a full 5-man wipe. I hope the recap starts working. Tier 2 gone as well. There it is. Earthshaker not counted, which annoys me because that was a 5-man wipe. 1k gold swing because the Radiant side isn't worth very much right now. Disruptor's tracked and low. Earthshaker really just needs to buy a tome and just get 6. He's only maybe 3 or 4 creeps away. Just go get a lane. Looking now as 2 most farmed heroes in the game. Bristle and Monkey are running away with this game. Oh, regenerate. Bounty cancels it, but that might cost him his life. Here comes the rock from the Earth Spirit. Silence. Let's click quills 1 more time. 1 more quill. Not needed. Pulse of the Magnetize finishes him off. And they're in a good position now to 5-man mid. Pudge is here. I'm not sure what a hook would do. He can definitely hook somebody, but I'm not sure if he wants to. He's alone here. What's this on the courier? Staff of Wizardry. The 4 staff on its way. Not there now, but it will be soon. Monkey King looks like he wants his Echo Saber. Razor taking a very dangerous path here. Shaker an even worse path. Might slam it though. The silence, the stun. He might be dead before he can slam. Ooh, an excellent Fisher. Just click slam. He's dead. Now they jump into the base after the Pudge. Aggressive, punishing. Tier 4 might take out the Earth Spirit, and it does. Huge Disruptor roll. Finish the bounty. But they haven't done any building damage. The OD's dying to towers. Now they have to turn around and go, wait a second, we need some racks. Nice stun onto the Bane. Caught him sleeping when he comes in for the TP. OD just finishes him off with the Sanity's Eclipse. Hook in on the Bristle. He's not the guy you want to bring into the middle of your team. Monkey about to get the enhanced auto attacks. Jingu stacks are up. Oop, decides against it. You can see that the Pudge is low. You can see that the Razor's low. Huge 3-man spike. The slam! It's there, but is it good enough? 2 kills. OD goes down as well. And Valve default medium bots repel Edge AI. They say, get out of my base. 3 for 2. When you're this far behind, I think that favors the Radiant side. Ooh, Bounty wants him. Might get him. No, he's sent back.
Bounty.
Bristle on the loose, pushing out bot. He thinks that the mid push into the base is a little bit too far, so he wants to take out the bot tower, especially whilst his catapult's here hitting it. Wrapped up in the mid lane, we've got 3 heroes. Monkey is nowhere to be seen, but he's finished his Echo Saber. What else we got going on? 3 phase boots, 2 phase boots, Echo Saber, couple of 4 staffs coming out, Vanguard up. Bristle's getting chased, but don't know if this is gonna achieve very much. I'd rather look mid, because that Bane, oh, he's got an Invis rune. Click your Plasma Field, it slows him. There you go. I don't know if they're gonna get this though. This guy is huge. It's 1v4. Bristle's still going in. The quill stacks are building. This is where it starts getting lethal. Oh, I think one more quill click and he's getting a triple kill. Here it comes. Ooh, Earth Spirit just yoinks it with the kick of the stone. Pudge is way out of position there. Kill for Disruptor that time. At this point, we're seeing Edge AI really begin to pull away with the game. I shouldn't have included AI in so many of the team names because I'm struggling to pronounce that. This was a retrospective disaster. The OD is stuck mid again because he's not running with the wave. He's just stuck mid. He just doesn't know what to do with himself. I would say the OD was a liability this game. Edge AI not really making much out of this OD. He went mid, he should have been one of the big cores. His net worth is lower than the support Earth Spirit. It's just not his game. They're definitely beginning to dismantle these medium bots. Farm is dominant. The medium bots once again just struggling to put enough CS together to build the items they want. It's the opposite problem than Army Bots. Army Bots has good CS and just buys TP scrolls. It has great pushing, it really wants to ball up and take a lane. It just doesn't buy items. Whereas the medium bots, they're happy to buy items, they just aren't good enough to get what they need. And this is where the 3 tiers come in, right? The Valve medium bots, we can see that they're not very good. The Valve hard bots, how much better are they? The Valve unfair bots, how unfair are they? Would the unfair bots be winning this game? Bane is way too deep. Huge disruptor on 3, traps him in, monkey jump, echo slam on the backline, doesn't get any heroes, it's a 5-man wipe. The medium bots, I appreciate that from them. They're thinking, listen, we're really far behind, we've got to take a fight, take them by surprise, jump in on them, see what we can do. They tried it, it didn't work, but In the words of a famous basketball player, you miss every shot you don't take. You can sit there and wait for yourself to lose, or you can take a chance to win and lose a little bit faster if it doesn't work, but at least try to win. Someone is tanking the tower right now so that the catapult doesn't die, and I love that, but now they've let the catapult die. Huge mistake. Should have just tanked Bristle in front of it, shown his back to the tower. He's not going to die to a tower. In comes the respawned medium bots. Trish is way too deep. Kickstone. Fiend's Grip. Ooh, the Fiend's Grip. It's just not enough. They're just too far behind. The Bristle might die for this, but he's just alive still. Bane gets clubbed down by the Monkey King. One more. One more. Oh, he backs off on it. That was a huge Fiend's Grip on the tower. That's one of those fights where if the Radiant glyphs in that fight, that is an extra 150 damage to all heroes every like second and a half. Bounty's been caught by the Disruptor. This is your offlaner getting ganked by the 5 pos, or the 4 pos rather, and he solos him. Excellent work by the Disruptor. This Earthshaker's TP was questionable at best. He's in, he's silenced, he's clubbed, he's dead. Razor also out of position, forced up to the high ground, further and further away from base. Gets the kill on the Disruptor, but does perish. That's the recap for the Bounty dying. Still the recap for the Bounty dying. Give me recap for the Disruptor. Shaking my head. Alright, pushing high ground. They only have 3 heroes here, and not all of them are high in health. We've got 2 half health ones. Drums popped, Fisher out. Ooh, that's not where the Bounty wanted to be. In comes the Monkey, throws down an excellent Wukong's command. Huge echo onto nothing. Razor trying to fight it up. Bristle's too tanky. Triple kill inside the base. At this point, they just need to put him out of their misery. We're seeing a huge disparity in the farm, the fight selection, the mechanical skill of these 2 bots. It was very passive early. Maybe that was a decision, a choice by Edge AI. Pudge is running out with a DD rune. Huge Fiend's Grip onto the Bristle. He's tanking tower shots in his front. But Pudge is dead. Bounty's hitting the Bristle's back. That's killing the Bane. Fisher out. Stuns the Bristle. And the Bristle's just ignoring the towers. It just doesn't bother him. The Earth Spirit rolls away. And the Bristle's still here. He's about to 3-shot this Earth Spirit. Earth Shaker, rather. Bonk! And he's dead. Runs out and he's still at that flat 60% health that he was always at. Because he's just regenning everything up between the Crimson Guard, the Pipe, the spare Tango. Earth Spirit, cheeky roll. Wow, this Bristle is 21-0-17. That doesn't even make sense. Because that's... Okay, it's 38 kills. I was going to say that's 48 kills. I can't do arithmetic. Bristle in on the Bane, about to make it 22 kills. Now manning up on the Bounty. Chase him. Run in. You don't care about the tower, Bristle. Just keep going until the end of the world. Meanwhile, on the other side of the screen, Pudge, caught, kicked, hit by the rock, stunned, slowed, zapped, put in the prison, given the Eclipse, drop the hammer, there it is. 2 buybacks from the medium bots. Bristle's diving the tier 4s. You have 3 heroes here. No grip available though. Rest of the team catching up. Bristle soloing them. God forbid when the rest of the team gets here.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Tier 2 dies to creeps.
Radiant's top
Rack's
tower
about
has
to die
fallen.
to heroes. I have a feeling that this game is as good as over. A clinic put on by Edge AI, Edge AI.
Radiant's top
Everything
barracks has
very
fallen.
passive and clean at the start. OD through his lane, I'm not gonna lie. But
Radiant's top barracks
they kept their
has
composure. They got active on the map, they started killing fools everywhere. Bristle was snowballing. And Bristle is beyond huge. Bristle is worth more than 3 to 4 of the other heroes combined. Another kill into the Bristle back. 42 kills he has been involved in since the start of this game. Huge. Level disparity beginning to look quite tragic as well. 13 the lowest on the dire side. They're looking for another barracks here. Trish thinking about pushing out mid, but they can see that the racks are dying mob. Another plate mail. Looking for a Shiva's Guard. Wow. Shadowblade on the monkey, I don't like that at all. If this Shadowblade was for a similar price, a Desolator, you could see how much that would change these pushes. Shadowblade's not going to achieve anything. You're not running around roaming, trying to initiate certain things.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Earth Spirit might be in trouble. There are 5 heroes running mid. Got a bit of a pincer here. Hasted Pudge, mixed in with the bounty, but they just don't quite know that he's there. Meanwhile, the backstab. Razor out of position. Even more out of position now, forced forward into the team. Grouping up. And Razor is dead. 36 seconds. Meanwhile, Earth Spirit keeping an eye on these 2 heroes pushing out the mid wave. That's not your home! Oh, Bounty just yeets into the trees. I think you might get away with that. The Bane is left for dead. 50 seconds plus on their timer because of the buyback from earlier. Meanwhile, creeps clearing up the base, top and bot. These little shell buildings. Oh, never mind, I'm missing a kill. Again. The bounty was invis, it must have ran out, or he must have tried something too cheeky. Pudge has no business being there. He is 100% dead. Cleaned up, killed by the Earth Spirit, got the final touch on that. Could have been anyone's, really, and someone's that far. They skip past this tier 3, think about ending the game, and then decide, wait, no, we want this tier 3, and then they decide, wait, no, we don't want to hit it. Just hit it, just right-click the tier 3, please. Monkey is crawling through the dirt of the ground. Are they going to hit it now? They're not hitting this. Fisher onto 1. It's unfortunate. Please, just hit the building. Please. Please. Oh, they're after a dive. Earthshaker. Slam on 2. That's not what you need if you're trying to catch this game by surprise. Pudge comes out of the astral prison and is also dead. Now they start hitting the buildings because 2 heroes are dead. They wanted to clean up some more kills before they ended the game. And 3, make it 4. Only the Bane lives. Stay in the base, my friend. There's nothing out there for you. Creeps take the racks whilst the heroes take the tier 4s. And this game is as good as over. There is honestly nothing the medium bots can do to come back from this, I don't think. Faker wasted his slam. There's a Fiend's Grip, but that is not enough. Pudge could maybe hook someone into the base, but I'm 90% sure they don't have that scripted in them.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's
It'll be a game over now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Trish props the ult, runs out. The Ancient is dying. Fisher sort of traps their own team in the base. Medium bots, I think they're calling it here.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
They're clearing up some of the creeps, but not nearly enough, and it is all over. 31 minutes. I joked earlier that after, I think, 4 or 5 minutes without a single kill, this might be an hour-long game, but Edge AI is just a little bit too strong for the Radiant medium bots. However, given the laning stage, it was pretty much equal for the first 10 minutes. It was only after that that you begun to saw the gold lead start swinging away. This XP lead is purely the denies. If we look at the scoreboard, you can see that there are 2, 20, 13, 20, 17 denies. That just starts forcing the enemies to be lower level. It forces them to think, wait a second, can I lane right now? I'm level 3, they're level 5. The item development was a lot stronger from the Dire side. They picked up a lot more and a lot quicker due to the nature of sort of just how they took this game. The OD almost threw this game. They went mid, sat on the cliff mid and did nothing. You can't get away with stuff like that in bigger games than this later on. The next game that Edge AI plays is against Beginner AI, and Beginner AI has looked a lot better against these mutual opponents than Edge has. Edge came into the tournament as the favourite, but I don't think they're going to win that game. Beginner looks on it, they look focused, and if Edge rocks up and sits an OD mid that doesn't get a single last hit until 7 or 8 minutes, they're going to lose. Edge AI, you need to clean up your game, because whilst you can get away with this against these bottom of the barrel weak teams, I don't think it's going to cut it. I don't think you're going to win this tournament with this kind of throughput, this kind of play. Backpack Tome on the Disruptor, an interesting choice, was clearly building towards what looks to me like an Ags. Really not much analysis for there to be done. The medium bots kept it even for about 10 minutes, and then superior gameplay, good fight finding, good macro execution of individual abilities across the entire map, and a snowball from Bristle. This guy had 50 kills, easily the MVP of the whole game. It's hard to pick an MVP for the Radiant side, but looking at it, it's got to be the Razor, right? 5 kills on the Radiant side, 4 of which were based on the Razor. We have a look at the graph, player net worth. The Razor was doing okay. They weren't doing bad. They were the top Radiant hero for a long time, and if you're sort of looking here at sort of the 13-14 minute mark, Razor was above 3 of the Dire heroes. OD was griefing mid, and the 2 supports aren't farming, but I think Razor's your MVP this game. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next game. Bye.